In this episode of Axe Tuts, we learn how to play over the jazz blues progression that we learned about 3 videos ago. Hello and welcome to Axe Tuts, the show where I share something with you about guitar playing and music theory. I'm your host, Ray George. Now that I've covered the modes in episode 19 and secondary dominant chords and the harmonic minor scale in episode 20, we can now apply them to the jazz blues progression that I introduced in episode 18. If you haven't gone through those last 3 videos yet, you might want to do that first. Looking at the jazz blues progression, we can see it follows the blues progression rules which I stated in episode 18. Bar 1 is the 1 chord and bar 5 is the 4 chord. It switches to the 4 chord in bar 2 as well, just to break up the first chord and make it a bit more interesting. So whenever those chords appear, we can use the Mixolydian mode based on their roots. The chord in bar 8 is the secondary dominant chord to the next chord, which is a minor 7. Therefore, we'll use the harmonic minor scale based on the root of that minor chord. Then, over the minor 7 in bar 9, the Dorian mode can be used based on the root of the chord. The last chord is a dominant 7th, over which we can again use the Mixolydian mode based on its root. Let's take a look at that on the guitar. I'll add some annotations to let you know what scales can be used at that point in the progression. And that's it for this episode. Hopefully you're now able to come up with your own melody or solo over that progression, and you can also use those techniques when similar changes occur in other progressions. Please remember to hit the like button and share it with your friends if you found it helpful. If you have any queries, questions, comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the YouTube comment section or on twitter.com/RayGeorge, and you can also find me on soundcloud.com/RayGeorge.